Is this thing on? Is that trope overdone yet? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cocktails and Short Plays. I'm your host, Trey Reeves. I'm so excited to see so many people here tonight. So many unknown names, which is the most exciting thing for me. So the way things are going to work tonight, I'm going to put an order in the chat. So basically, this is 4 short plays written by new playwrights. This is all of our first shows that we've written. One of our playwrights is sitting right there. Don't worry, we live together. And I'm so excited for you guys to see this. In between each play, there will be a talkback as well as a cocktail made by the one and only Angelito Guevara, an extremely talented man himself. I also live with him. So basically, what are you doing? The goal of tonight is just to bring everyone together, have my bias. What bias? Bring everyone together through the united force of theater and alcoholism. Am I pretentious yet? I will be. So I hope you guys enjoy, and we're going to start off with Angelito making our first cocktail of the night. That was the introduction. All right. And
hello. Hi, everyone. Oh, can we get that so there's no feedback? Got it? Cool. Hi, everyone. My name's Angelito Guevara. I will be your bartender. Heavy air quotes on that. I am not actually a bartender. I do make drinks, tea, coffee, and the like, but I haven't really worked with alcohol before, so this is going to be first for me. All right, so bear with me. So today we are going to be starting with a cocktail that I haven't heard of before, but I guess people seem to like it. It's known as the Bishop. Now, I understand there are a couple of variations on this cocktail, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what the variation we're using today. What you're going to need for this cocktail specifically, you're going to need some red wine. Hopefully you got some on you. Any good, nice red wine, your favorite will work. Just need a red wine. You're also going to need some rum. I'm today specifically using gold rum. The flavor seems to work really well with the red wine, and specifically the cocktail we're going for. You're going to need a little bit of lime juice. If you have fresh lime, that is amazing, preferred. But we're just going to use the pre-squeezed lime juice. Don't judge me. And finally, simple syrup. I'm reusing an old bottle that we had for simple syrups. It's not the lemon juice, it's simple syrup. All right. So this cocktail is essentially a fancier sangria. This can easily be made in a single serving or in a very large punch size. So if you have any, if you plan on hosting any occasions, which in today's climate you really shouldn't be, but the Bishop is a great one for parties. All right, so we're gonna start. You're gonna need your shaker. Hopefully you have your tools ready already. You know, proper preparation prevents poor performance. But if not, you can just follow along as we go. We're gonna start with your shaker. We're gonna pop a couple ice cubes in this. This is a very simple cocktail, nothing fancy, no special skills. That's good. All right. From there, we are going to add 3 ounces of rum. Let's see, can't see the shaker, but that's all right. We're gonna add 3 ounces of rum. If you have a jigger, go ahead and measure that out. Beautiful. I want to make sure all that gets in. If you have whiskey, that's fine, whatever floats your boat. All right, now we're going to add exactly 1 ounce of red wine, or to your liking. Perfect. From there, splash lime juice. Boop. Splash the simple syrup. Boop. And now the fun part. Let's go ahead and pop that lid on. Make sure that excess air gets out. And we're going to shake. A little more. Perfect. You want to shake for about 15, 20 seconds. The entire point is you want to make sure you're pushing the ice back and forth through the drink to not necessarily mix it, but to definitely chill the drink. From there, we're going to take a glass. A red wine glass is preferred, but I don't exactly have one. This is the closest I've got to it. It's amazing if you got your glasses chilled. I don't, so I'm going to go ahead. Pop a couple ice cubes in there. Grab the drink. And just carefully, beautifully pour that in. It's a little short, but there's your bishop. What do you think, Trey? How's that?
So, I very much enjoy alcohol, specifically wines, and this is great. It has that small bit of wine in it. Angelito doesn't drink, which is the reason I'm drinking this. But so it has that red wine taste along with the strength of the rum and that slight hint of sweetness and lime, and I think it's great. And with that, we're going to move into our first show of the evening, The Guy Who Wouldn't Drive, written by me and directed by the one and only Casey Davis. Where does Jack?
Sorry, I'm just a little nervous. I've only tried to do this a couple of times.
That's okay. Just focus. Grab this and pull.
Like this?
Yeah, just like that. You're doing great, hun.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can do this. I can do this. Yeah, I got this.
Watch out!
Fuck it. Fuck it. God damn it. Shit. I can't fucking do this shit.
Hey, come back! It's illegal to walk on the freeway!
What took so long? Driving tests usually take like half an hour at most. We're gone for 2. Also, Linda got back like an hour ago, and she wouldn't answer me why you weren't testing with her.
I don't want to talk about it. And by the way, calling the DMV lady by her first name is not going to make her want to sleep with you.
You're right. That is not what makes her want to sleep with me.
Dad, what the fuck? That's gross.
Hey, man, don't yuck my yum. Besides, you should be thanking me. My closeness with Linda is what got you into another driving test so soon after you failed your last test. Worse than a sizzler failing a health inspection.
Hey, I like Sizzler. And also, it's not my fault that basic humanitarianism is grounds for immediate failure.
You stopped in the middle of 4 lanes of traffic because there was a possum in the bike lane.
So, I wanted to know he'd be safe. Did you know that over 120 million animals, 29 million animals are roadkill per year? And over 19 million of those deaths are possums? Multiple animals on the endangered list have cars to thank for their fates. And I wanted to make sure that that possum wasn't going to be another statistic.
Are you sure this isn't about your something else?
Can you just give me a ride back to my place, Dad?
Yeah, sure out. Whatever you need.
Hey, Rumi! So, did you get it? Are you finally a driving boy?
Hey, Jane, did you finally smoke your lungs to the size of raisins?
Boo! You don't gotta be so mean. And that's not a thing. Is it?
Oh, Christ, you're blasted. Hey, can you give me a ride to my dad's place on Friday? It's his birthday and I don't want to make him drive all the way over here.
Can't you just take the bus or something?
None of the routes pass by here, or by his neighborhood. Come on, Jane. Besides, you owe me anyways.
Yuck, whatever, fine. But please, get your goddamn license soon. I can't keep chugging you around all the time.
Trust me, I don't like it either. Your truck is so old. I'm surprised it doesn't run on coal. Did you know that how bad diesel fucks with the environment? Like, it shoots out so much nitrogen in the air, you'd be better off setting forest fires.
Whoa, bad timing, man. Cali just had another big one near Napa.
California's burning again? Color me shocked. I thought they would have covered everything in that weird Hollywood, in that stunt jelly they use in Hollywood by now.
The what?
You know, the stuff they use to stop stuntmen from catching on fire. Whatever. It was a bad joke. I thought it was funny.
Bad taste, bro.
Give me a hit on that.
Oh shit! What up, boy? Come. Sit next to Mama Jane. Oh shit, bro! COVID! Who's
Gross.
got raisin lungs now?
Wow. And you say, I've got bad taste? Fuck. My throat is so fucking dry. Jane? Dear Alan, you're a fucking lightweight, dude. Went to get lunch with that hot chick from Subway. Be back later. XOX, Mama Jane. Motherfucker. What time is it? Fuck. My phone's dead. Lunch? Lunch? I was supposed to meet the professor at noon. Damn it.
Mr. Munez, you're right on time. That is, you would be if we lived a mere 800 miles closer to the Atlantic.
I know, Professor. I'm sorry I'm late, but I overslept and the bus.
Independent study is a very honor-based system, Mr. Munez, and so I expect you to be on time when we agree to meet. You are a very bright kid. Now, tell me, why did you choose this specific topic?
To be quite honest with you, sir, it has always been intriguing to me, looking at the way automobiles have affected the planet as a whole. Now, as a society, gas-powered cars have been immensely helpful. However, in terms of environmental effects, it is the exact opposite.
One moment, Alan. I just realized, were you saying something about the bus earlier?
Oh yeah. It was running behind schedule, and but I don't understand.
Why were you taking the bus, though? Is your car in the shop or something?
Actually, sir, I don't drive as a choice.
You mean to tell me that you, the kid who chose to study cars, can't even drive?
Again, I'd rather not say or I'd rather say that I don't drive instead of can't. And I really do not see how driving affects the legitimacy of my studies. Also, my study isn't even about cars. If you paid attention, it's about the effect of cars on the planet. And honestly, if I drove before beginning this project, I sure as hell wouldn't now. Animals, plants, humans have all suffered from the consequences of overuse of fossil fuels in automobiles on Earth. In fact, electric cars use a ludicrous amount of materials to build. So even purchasing a brand new Tesla depletes our planet of precious natural resources. Public transportation like buses and trains may use fossil fuels, but at least every person with a seat on one means one less vehicle out there clogging up the ozone with their fumes.
I didn't mean to.
What is it with people and shaming others for making healthy choices for the sake of our planet? Vegans are ridiculed just for having a different diet. Farmers get made fun of for God knows what reason. How dare you judge me?
Hey, Alan, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to delegitimize what you were doing here. It is honestly very impressive the amount of work you have put into this.
Is this meeting over?
If you like it to be. Remember your theater face? Oh my goodness. Your mother and I were so afraid you were gonna go out and be an actor.
Well, what would have been wrong with that? I think I could have made it.
You were so bad, man.
Excuse you. I'll have to remind you that I was Bobby in Company senior year.
Don't remind me of that. Listening to you try to sing Being Alive every second of the day. Swear your mom would have gone insane if she had to listen to that.
I still think I was pretty good.
Okay then, MPH. Prove it. Get up there and do a song right now.
You know what? I will. And I will fucking nail it. Give me a song from Company. Any one of them.
Oh, this will be great. I gotta record this. Do the fun one, that tap dancing one.
Prepare to get blown away. Year after year, older and older, side by side, sharing a tear, lending a shoulder, side by side. One's impossible, two is gloomy, give another number to me, side by side. By side, 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 by side. Okay, maybe my talents have diminished since high school.
Nah, I said it pretty much untouched by time.
Rude. Can I crash here tonight? Jane's out with some girl from Subway again, and I cannot deal with listening to that again.
What? You don't want to hear your friend get the foo long?
They're lesbians, Dad.
Fine, then she's getting the tuna milk.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Such a buzzkill. You can stay in your old room. It's always open. We should be hitting the hay anyway.
Yeah, I'm beat. It was a long week. Happy birthday, Dad. I love you, Dad.
I love you too, Al.
And Quentin Muniz, wake up! You're going to be late again.
Shit. Sorry, Mom. Forgot to set my alarm. I'll be down soon.
Watch your language. Just because you're 16 now doesn't mean you get to just blow us all away with these curse words.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry. Won't happen again.
Good. By the way, I want you to drive today to school with me in the passenger seat. You need practice if you're going to get your license anytime soon.
Are you sure that's a good idea? The roads are always so busy in the mornings.
Don't be ridiculous. What's the point of having your temps if you're never going to use them, right?
Right as always, Mom.
Well, breakfast is ready downstairs, so hurry up before it gets cold.
Will do. Mom!
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of The Guy Who Wouldn't Drive. So I'm going to ask you, yeah, heavy, right? So I'm going to ask you all to either unmute or bring your cameras back on, and specifically the cast. And we're going to try and answer a few questions if you have any for a few minutes. And yeah, any feedback or questions or just general notes about the performance, the writing, the show itself. Yeah. Anybody have anything? Were the
We
hiccups
done.
real?
We done. Were the hiccups real?
Ricardo?
What was that?
Somebody wants to know, were the hiccups real?
No. I mean, it is real alcohol, which I don't really drink alcohol. I only drink Moscato, but hey,
Well, there you
just
go.
gotta make it a little bit real, I guess. But no, the hiccups were not real. They were.
I've been out of most of the rehearsals, so I didn't know that you were just gonna chug out of the wine bottle. That was so good.
I think
That was new. I was
well,
really happy with that though.
Well, you know what, you guys? I kind of learned this from a professor that I love very much. Her name is Christine Manny. And why are you guys laughing? And you know, like she told us just to make bold choices. And
Yeah, that was a bold choice. I was really happy with
That was
that.
really great. Let's see. Sky asks where I got the inspiration to write this piece. So I don't drive. It does, if that answers a bit of that. And I do often claim it's a choice. Mine isn't quite for the same intense reasons as Alan's, but basically, you know, I personally don't drive, and as somebody who's 21, I get a lot of questions and criticisms about that, and I turned that into this because also there was another short play thing going on earlier this summer that was about environmental causes, and this has always been one that I'm interested in. So I took those two things and just kind of shoved them into a thing. Oh, Ricardo going against the director. Yeah,
I fully did not mind.
you
I
guys
think
calm
it's
down.
hilarious. It
I
cracked
know
me
what
up.
I'm doing. I can walk in a straight line. No worries.
What do you mean Kyle's in the background? Are you drinking alcohol?
How dare he?
Cocktail tray event. I
How
mean-
dare this man who is over 21 drink alcohol?
But yeah, any other questions for directing, writing, our performers here? I'm really great. I'm so happy with the cast I got here. I'm always happy to work with Angelito. This is my first time working with Ricardo, and it was an absolute pleasure for myself. I can't speak for you guys, but
No, I'm so glad that you guys invited me to do this. Like, I really appreciate it, like, especially coming from you, Trey, because, you know, when we were in school, you always supported me, so it means a lot.
Jousers asks where Angelito was in the apartment. Hey, Angelito, you wanna walk into frame real quick? There he is.
He's in the hallway.
Oh, thank you, Gabriella. Yeah, it looks like. Oh, Casey, what did you learn in your directorial debut?
I learned specifically right now, I learned that a lot goes wrong, and that's okay. And I just have to pace around in my room and deal with it. For instance, here's my justification for everyone who looked away from each other. It's actually because it represents how Alan is distancing himself from everyone else. No, so something went wrong with the cameras, and so I just had to like deal with it, and I was like, this is fine, everything's fine. And that happens in live theater. And so that's my experience is exactly what Christine Manny has said. Whether you are a writer or director, once it starts, it is out of your hands. And it was out of my hands, but I'm still happy with the results. I'm very happy with Angelito's monologue too. Good job, Angelito. I'm proud of you. Proud of you.
All right, it looks like the time for the talk back is coming to an end, which means we're going to transition into our next cocktail of the evening, as our next play will be God Shag the Queen. Yes, you heard that right. That is the name of the play, as written by Kyle Yarrow and Avion Tito, and is being performed by Kyle Yarrow and Damon Clark. But for now, we're going to cut over to Angelito Guevara making our next cocktail of tonight.
Hello, everyone. Did you miss me? I'm sure you did. All right. So, The cocktail for this next play is going to be the red, white, and blue. Now this one's a little tricky one because it's going to involve a technique known as layering. That's right, we're going to try our very best to create a layered cocktail. Don't worry, it's a lot easier than it seems. That is right, Christine Manny. Hope you have one of these bad boys. It's a bar spoon. My bar spoon specifically has this little circle at the bottom that helps with layering drinks. I feel like I'm cheating, but you know. All right, oops, let me just rinse this out. All right, for the red, white, and blue, of course, we are going to need ice. We're gonna need our glass. Any tall, skinny glass is gonna work with this. Gonna pop a.
Drink it anyway. I hope it's a catastrophe.
I hope this is a catastrophe too. All right, just a couple ice cubes in there. Now it's called a red, white, and blue because the liquors that we are going to use today, we're going to start with grenadine for our red. Beautiful color. I love the color of grenadine. For the blue, got some blue curacao because obviously you're also going to need, you're going to need some vodka. Any vodka will do. And for a little bit of extra fun, lemonade. All right, so we are going to start. We are going to start. Let me see if I can angle the camera a little lower. We're going to take our glass. We're going to take an ounce of grenadine. Place that at the bottom. Layering drinks, an important thing is to understand the density of the liquors you're working with. So what we want to do, we want to put the heavier ones toward the bottom. Grenadine has a lot of sugar in it, so it's very heavy.
Dense.
So we're actually going to put you at the bottom.
Yes, you are.
We're going to take just an ounce of grenadine, a little more, a little less, depending on your taste.
Fucking dense.
And pour that in there. Also, when layering drinks, ice is going to be your best friend because it helps to keep those layers separate. All right. We're going to take our shaker. Put some ice in there. Rinse out our equipment. We are going to take the lemonade. Throw an ounce into our shaker. Just like that. Gonna take our vodka. Gonna throw in about 3 ounces.
Oh my goodness.
Depending on how strong you want this. There we go. Trey, you're sampling this. Don't drink it all. We're gonna give it a shake.
That's enough
Let
to
all the
get you
excess
drunk.
air out. Give it a shake. All right. From there, we are going to try adding the white layer. We've got the red layer. We're going to try to add the white one. There are a couple ways to do this. If you got a regular bar spoon, one of the best things to do is, preferably with a water glass, you're going to flip it over so you've got the rounded part of the bar spoon facing up. You're going to place it just so you have an angle enough, and you're going to pour against the back of the bar spoon to allow the alcohol to flow very gently on top and layer. However, for myself, I do not have a glass wide enough to fit the bar spoon at a good angle. So I have this little flared bottom of the spoon, and that's going to help me layer. Just leave that right above. And then we're just going to, you could tip it, that is true, but I'm going to take advantage of my tools. That's all right, Trey, if you could mute it, we're getting feedback.
Are we? Are you muted? Wait, mute.
We'll pretend that sound is working perfectly. Sound good? All right, let's try the first layer. Or the second layer. Well, first layer. Layering. We're gonna pour against that spiraled ridge. And see if we can get that carefully lay itself on top. And I think we've got it. We got a little mix, so there's going to be a little bit of pink coloration. But for the most part, I think, yep, we are getting that white layer. Just enough. Let's not put too much. Or maybe let's use all of it. I'm not drinking this. Enjoy the vodka, folks. There we go. And finally, blue curacao. Same process here. Take that spoon, give it a quick rinse. Same thing, put it right above and carefully pour against that spiral. Let it pours down. The rinse is just to keep the layers separate, especially if we're working with different colors. Technically, the rinse wouldn't have mattered since it is a clear alcohol. Whoop. So one of the layers broke, but that's all right.
He messed it up! Yeah.
That's all right.
Oh, it's still pretty.
And no, we aren't going to measure the blue curacao. You don't have to measure things. So, I hate layering drinks. Fun.
All right. So, I guess it's time for me to drink this. Before I drink this, I want to say, everyone, remember to vote November 3rd. It's an incredibly important thing for you to do. Let's just mix that up there, make a nice purple drink. Yep, I'm the villain. Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, remember to vote. Long live the Queen.
Oh, you spilled on the tie.
Oh, I spilled all over my tie. That's actually pretty delicious. The grenadine comes through pretty strong, which is a strong pomegranate flavor. Of course, blue curacao has that orange, and the lemonade mixes very well. It's pretty, and it tastes great. All right, and on to Kyle Yarrow and Avion Tito's God Shag the Queen. While he's getting ready, I just want to say I deeply, deeply apologize for everything that's about to happen. Stay classy. All right, we're experiencing some technical difficulties. Oh, the leg of this tripod fell off. So, while the God Shag the Queen cast is getting ready, we're just going to sit here and let's talk. How would you guys rate the cocktails made this evening? Based on viewing, does this idea have legs? I don't know.
My water is delicious. It's like water.
Let's get that chat up here. How's that going? The cool drinks, love it. Great.
My sparkling water is missing the mix.
If I drink it, it's just gonna taste like blue curacao. Here, you guys want the reaction that you'll get otherwise?
You don't mix
Here we go.
when it's a layered drink.
Thank you, Manny.
There, that's all right. Now we're having the non-mixed red, white, and blue. It tastes like orange. It tastes like really sweet orange. Didn't have a cup. Wait, what did that say? I didn't have a cup, so I mixed it with my bare hands. That is exactly as it's meant to be, Jay. Blue tea. Nobody drink that. So scared of you. Don't be scared of me. Be scared with me for the future of America. Speaking of which, vote. Kyle, you ready? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, now apologies are in order as we are finally heading in to God Shag the Queen, starring Kyle Yarrow and Damon Clark.
Hey, mate. Look at this.
Yeah, it's Queen Elizabeth. What about it?
Tell me you don't want to shag this old lady.
Excuse me?
Tell me you don't want to take this old woman and mix her guts.
Like fuck her?
Yeah, man. Like a good shag, mate. Tell me. Don't want to make her tummy look like an old Jackson Pollock.
What kind of drugs are you on? That's awful. Don't you realize you're horribly objectifying this lady? Even worse, this old woman.
No. We all love the Queen. That's kind of a British thing, isn't it? German people got bratwurst in the fatherland. French people can't help being absolute wank stains. And how your country's got burgers and obesity and not being able to get rid of Cheetos. We got Yorkshire tea and an overwhelming desire to blow the Queen's back out, Mike.
Oh, now you're being so weird. And I'm not going to sit here and let you disgrace the face of the world's most beloved royal family.
Disgrace? Blimey, mate. Bloody hell. You're talking like a knob. It's nothing like that. We all want to shag the Queen.
What about actors, artists, Sherlock? There's no fucking way. Isn't he a... Come to think of it, there's too many stars in the limelight for no one to know about this.
That's exactly the thing, mate. It's all a beautifully crafted illusion. How the world sees one thing, but we know what's really going on as Brits. Don't you want to say to the Queen, voulez-vous chag avec moi? The answer is yes. Always yes, Mike.
C'est moi. I don't know why you assumed I know French, one. Two, those aren't the lyrics, and I know what that means. Why would the answer, do you want to sleep with me, be yes?
It's a citizen's duty, mate. She's just as into it. We are celebrating red, white, and blue freedom. Our freedom to shag the Queen.
That's America. You're talking, that's everything. That's America. You cheeky bastard. That's America.
You know, you guys celebrate Independence Day when the U.S. commemorates the Declaration of Independence of the United States on July 4th, 1776. The same thing goes for our country. We celebrate the United Kingdom is being a fluffer for Queen Elizabeth Alexandra Mary II. It's our bread and Heinz, baked beans.
You mean your bread and butter?
No, Heinz, baked beans.
Fuck, man, that's a really niche reference. I'm actually kind of impressed with how much US history you know. I wouldn't have guessed you were taught that in school. But I just cannot believe how long I've been sitting here listening to you go on and on about the Queen. It's upsetting. I've got things to do, sights to see. I'm done. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
You haven't even answered my question. Wanker, tell me you don't want to get down with a cuppa and enjoy a good tea wank to the Queen's OnlyFans.
What?
Photographs. Nudge, nudge. and personalized videos for only 35 quid. Can you believe that? All the best bits. And then on top of that, you got some exclusives and a fetish crap like feet and thighs. All the hottest parts of that old bag of bones.
Okay, you're saying there's visual proof, evidence for this whole world, for the whole world to see, validating the fact that all Brits have a go with the Queen. You're telling me that there are nudes and smut of the Queen on OnlyFans? I don't believe you.
I would stop you right there, mate. This gold mine of royal lewds isn't for the whole world to see. Only in the United Kingdom are you able to access the Queen's OnlyFans. It's a locked account only accessible in the UK of GB and I.
That's not a thing. Don't say that. People don't say that.
Says who? Says you. You're not even a Brit. Fucking Yankee wanker. Smoke?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, nice. So in that case, always bring smokes around, helps relieve some of the tension, gives you something to focus on, and takes you out of the experience of this technology-dominated world.
What the fuck?
What?
I'm looking at the Queen's OnlyFans right now, and I can't stop myself. It's like I have no ability to just ignore what you said. Also, you said 35 pounds?
That's right, 35 quid for all the kibbles and biscuits.
Well, it's listed here 50 pounds a month for the basic tier.
50 quid. Oh, I don't got it, mate. That's Shag. Yeah. Let us all with that pricing, and now she's almost doubling it. I'm gonna have to sell a vital organ to afford that.
This has got to be fake. The Queen is filthy rich. This isn't for financial stability. What does she need an OnlyFans for?
You don't have to be financially stable to sell to simps, and that's not even how it is. Like I said, it's a nationalism thing. We all get to shag the Queen. Pan is only for the people who get to kick out of the getting the exclusive personal touch.
Uh-huh. Okay. What is happening? I just bought the basic tier. I can't control it. I don't understand, mate.
Good. It's taking its course.
What?
Never mind that. A good choice is, in my honest to Queen opinion, but I'm sure you can get a refund once you realize you don't want that. Or just pay for a month and cancel.
I'm in shock. What is going on? Do you have anything to calm me down?
Why, yes. I just brewed a fresh cuppa.
Yes. Tea. Tea would be bloody perfect. Where is the tea? You don't have a pot with you.
I got the teapot right here, mate. Drink up.
Thank you. Who else is shagging the Queen underneath all our noses? Paul McCartney.
Well, Beatlemania started here. She had all 12 Beatles in Buckingham Place at one point, and probably all at once.
12 Beatles?
And Roman Atkinson.
Rowan Atkinson?
Yeah, Robin Applebee's. Road Ram's quite the physical one, I heard.
Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean.
That's what I'm saying. Rogie, Axelot, the guy with the weird face and the tally.
Do you hear yourself? You're saying his name wrong. Rowan Atkinson.
How do you know you're not the one saying it wrong?
What? Are you trying to gaslight me?
How are you feeling? Better?
Yeah, better. The weird thing is, she's a very attractive old woman for her age. It's like, if she were 40 years younger, I could see it. What do you see? This sort of overwhelming desire.
That's what I thought at first too. But now you see it, huh? Shave 50 years off her and she's ripe for a good shag.
Yeah, 5 years or so younger, and I wouldn't mind your question as much. Actually.
Geoff, how do you feel about bending the Queen over a barrel, mate.
No, 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 no. No, I never told you my name. How do you know my name?
I have my ways. Do you want to shag the queen?
No.
Do you see yourself in a cold Westminster morning in the royal bed with a morning wood after a one-night stand shag with the old queenie?
No. I'm done with this. I'm not having this. I paid for OnlyFans and I have no idea why I'm a tourist. You somehow know my name. This is the weirdest situation I've ever been in. You seem to not care and are completely okay that I'm losing my mind. I think you're enjoying it. I think you planned this. This all started when my fiance wanted to take a trip to England this summer so we could meet her family. She told me nothing bad is gonna happen. No kidnapping, nothing to worry about. Why would she even include that small detail? No kidnapping? That wasn't even on my mind until you brought it up. What did you do to her? Where is she? Was she in on this? And if she isn't in on this, and this is just a kidnapping, what did you put in my tea? I'm fine though. I don't feel sick. Just scared. Like I don't know what to do. What makes me happy? Losing sense of reality. Craving another cuppa, but not too soon. There's a specific time I need it. Around 5, but after 3.
I'll ask you again. You want to shag the queen?
No, this is too weird. This is horrible. This is a catastrophe. This is
A natural part of the process, mate. Give in. It's Yorkshire tea, the best morning beverage.
yes. I love tea. Coffee, gross. I love England. I love the Queen. I want to shag the Queen.
That's right, mate. You'll receive an invitation to Buckingham Palace shortly. Welcome to the Hive.
Do we applaud? I don't know.
Do it.
Applaud.
All right.
Don't applaud.
Don't applaud.
All right. And now the most dreaded part of the evening, the talk back. For God, shag the queen. You guys can answer these questions. I'm going to take a quick think about my life.
So as you've been told, this was co-written with my friend Avion Taito, and he is not here today. So it'll be a lot harder for just me and Damon to answer these questions, but I can answer everything I can because I helped come up with the concept and wrote every word I read.
I want to know, honestly, like personally, like.
Oh yeah, Damon also came into this like 2 days ago.
Yeah, no, I'm a last minute entry, so I read it this morning. I skimmed through it, read it, and was like, what the fuck were they thinking? So I'm I'm completely in the blue.
I would like to know what substances you were on while making this, because it doesn't seem like something you do sober.
It was an inside joke that, you know, we typically have in this apartment. This one kind of went too far. Was there any alcohol involved? I don't think so. Yeah.
I remember the start, and that's the terrifying part.
Yeah, we did it sober.
You guys were drunk.
Oh, do one drunk next time, I guess. Even better.
Oh. I have not watched The Crown on Netflix. I just really like. Yeah. I really like England. I like British humor. I like British entertainment.
That was insane. So I got a question actually. So
You can have questions. You're allowed.
Yeah, like why the queen in an OnlyFans? Like there were just terms in there
That was a
that-
joke that also like we thought was funny.
Okay. The queen has an OnlyFans.
The queen has an OnlyFans. It's just like the funniest idea to like this 90-year-old. I don't know what her age is. I looked it up at one point, but this 9-year-old woman who just like posts pics to like people who like pay
Oh
money.
my god.
You're probably right, Jack.
So I think, in my opinion, this is just a comment on your writing. The worst part about this to me is that if you look at it, it could be a political satire, and it doesn't even take that many like leaps of logic to find it. Like it could be like how we fetishize power, or even like just anything like that. And I hate it. I hate that that's a possibility here. And I'm really glad you didn't bring that up, because I know it is
satire.
I also want to know, what is the hive?
Hmm?
What is the hive? Please
The
explain
hive?
what the hive is.
Oh, all English people are a part of a hive mind, like in science fiction. So they're turning people into British people by inviting people to Britain.
Oh, okay.
So this is totally fictional.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, thank you guys for watching. I'm very sorry. Do you think they tried to invade the world? I mean, didn't they? Didn't they, Devon?
I said that as an absolute yes.
Algernon.
Algernon came from the importance of being earnest.
Oh, wow.
The best British comedy that questions. Oh no, just
All right.
all right. I think we're ready to pass it off to Trey.
this one has run its course.
You finished the red, white, and blue.
I did.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
so
some
sorry
of it.
about that. So again, so sorry. The next play is ready, but first, as is how we do it tonight, we are going to have our next cocktail. So we're throwing it back to Angelito.
Woo!